Stop before you click add to cart on that cheap USB-C cable you just saw on Amazon. Stop right there. You are about to make a mistake that could fry your smartphone. I bought over of the most popular cables on the market and I put them through absolute hell. I tested charging speeds, durability, and even tried to set them on fire. The results were absolutely terrifying and shocking. Out of only actually passed my insane test, and trust me, the number one cable on this list is probably not the one you're thinking of. Stick around because I'm about to save you a ton of money and a massive headache. Let's get into it. Starting at number 1. Anker Nano USB-C Softline Cable. The Anker Nano USB-C Softline cable is the nicest charging cable we've ever tested. It uses a thick, woven material that feels sturdy, yet it manages to remain soft and bendable. So it's suitable for fast-charging phones, tablets, and demanding laptops, including Apple's 16-inch MacBook Pro. It's flexible. Cheap charging cables tend to have some stiffness to them, and this can be annoying if you're snaking the cable around the corners of your desk or plugging in a phone on your nightstand. Anker's cable is like a thick piece of spaghetti that you can drape over any surface. It can fast charge anything. As a 240W cable, this Anker model is capable of fast charging any laptop that can draw power over USB-C when paired with a high wattage charger. That includes Apple's 16-inch MacBook Pros, which require both a 140W charger and a 240W cable to fast charge over USB-C instead of the proprietary MagSafe connector. Number 2. Anker USB-C to USB-C cable. The woven 60W Anker USB-C to USB-C cable can fast charge any device that doesn't demand a 100W or 240W connection. At $14, or $10 for Amazon Prime members, this pack of 2 is a bargain if you just need a couple of inexpensive phone or tablet charging cables. Plus, they come with a lifetime warranty. They're a great value, especially for Amazon Prime members. Anker typically sells a 2-pack of these cables for $14, but they're often on sale for less, and the regular price drops to $10 with a Prime membership. They can fast charge most gadgets. The 60W connection should be just fine for phones, tablets, accessories, and many laptops with USB-C charging ports. These cables can't fast charge MacBook Pro models, but they do work with the MacBook Air's default 30W charger. They're guaranteed for life. Anker backs many of its cables with a lifetime warranty, including these cables. Number 3. Amazon Basics USB-C to USB-C 4 Fast Charger Cable. Compared with the basic USB-C charging cables above, USB 4 cables offer much faster data transfer speeds while supporting the same 240W charging. They can also send up to 8K, 60Hz video to external monitors, or 4K at up to 120Hz, with USB-C inputs or with a USB to HDMI 2.1 adapter. We like the Amazon Basics USB-C to USB-C 4 fast charger cable because it doesn't cost much and passed all of our signal integrity tests. USB 4 speeds make a difference. When connected to Wavelink's USB 4 2.0 enclosure, Amazon's cable reads data at 5,828 megabytes per second, 46.6 gigabits per second. That's more than 3 times faster than our previous data transfer PIC. The Cable Matters USB-IF certified 10 gigabits per second Gen 2 USB-C to USB-C cable, which uses the older USB 3.1 Gen 2 standard. The USB 2.0 speeds on most charging cables can only read data at around 36 megabytes per second. With a compatible storage drive, having the right cable can be the difference between taking a few minutes to transfer 1 terabyte of data or waiting for upwards of 8 hours. It's reliable. Unlike some other data transfer cables we tested, Amazon's cable passed all of our total phase testing procedures. Number 4. OWC Thunderbolt 4 Cable. We found a lot to like about the 3.3-foot OWC Thunderbolt 4 cable, including its reasonable price, by Thunderbolt standards, 240W charging, and 3-year warranty. But what puts it over the top is the design of the cable itself, which has better flexibility and more compact connectors than several of its competitors. It has all the speed you need. When we ran this cable from a 16-inch M4 MacBook Pro to a Wavlink USB 4 2.0 enclosure with a WD Black 1TB SN850X NVMe drive, we clocked write speeds of 5,604 megabytes per second, 44.8 gigabits per second, and read speeds of 5,859 megabytes per second, 48.9 gigabits per second. While OWC advertises speeds up to 40 gigabits per second only, both OWC and Intel confirmed that Thunderbolt 4 cables can exceed those speeds when connected to Thunderbolt 5 computers and accessories. In other words, you don't need to pay more for a passive Thunderbolt 5 cable to get speeds up to 80 gigabits per second. And there you have it, the only USB-C cables that are actually worth your hard-earned money. And which one surprised you the most? Are you team budget or team premium? Drop a comment below, because I love arguing about tech in the comments. If you want to grab any of these cables for yourself, I've linked every single one of them down in the description box below. If this video saved you from buying a dud, do me a huge favor, smash that like button, share this with a friend who is always complaining about slow charging, and obviously hit that subscribe button with the bell icon so you never miss another tech breakdown. Catch you in the next one.